Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is November 17th. What do we got going on here? Futures are kind of quiet. A little bit of a cautious week. We got Nvidia earnings coming up soon. I don't know the exact date. Um, we got Target and Walmart are going to report this week as well. So we got some retailers, and obviously Nvidia could be situation and or not situation based upon what the next few days are going to bring us. All right, so what do we got this morning on the futures? We're really mixed, and we're just a little lower here this morning now on our daily. We ain't anywhere near yesterday's lows on Monday, which were down to 663.15. So we're back into 670 in here, guys, and we're going to be firmly pretty inside day. All right, so no hurry here, no hurry here at all whatsoever. All right, diamond, same thing here. Got up to 474.12 yes on Friday. Finished with the doji stuck in the middle with you kind of situation, and we got down to 469.09. So we're 470, just basically hanging in right here from where we left off on Friday. QQQ same way. All right, it's a pretty quiet morning. See, the futures are starting to dip a little bit more here as the morning goes on. Down to 607.21 now, 607.13. All right, so handily right inside here. All right, so with the futures inside, the only really guidance that we're getting right now is these weeks and these months. All right, so we're mixed bag here for sure. All right, we do not have full-time frame continuity by any stretch of the imagination. All right, but we'll see what color we come in on our new daily and our new weekly. And here's, like I said, this is where we are coming back down this morning. All right, so yeah, Target and Walmart are going to report this week. So some of that. We'll see what anything comes out of that. We're going to go through some names here. Just going to go through the names that we got on our gapper list here. All right, so Netflix, NFLX, Netflix coming back down, guys. So we got the split, right? We got the split on the Netflix now. Tradable again. All right, so it's kind of chopping here on the overnights, and we're down to 110.57. All right, so it was a downer day on Friday, 110.82. All right, so we're going to break the day down there on Netflix, just slightly, though. They're not running away with anything there. All right, Google, I'm still sticking with my top three. I still think that in AI, I think the three best stocks are Microsoft, Google, and Advanced Micro Devices. I'm not moving off of that one yet. All right, and I just think that those are the those are the guys that are going to be around. I talked about this before. The field will shrink. All right, so we'll see what transpires as things go. All right, so there's your Google. Coming back down again. So yesterday's lows on Friday were 271.41, 271.41. And we are at 286 right now. All right, so we're day up. We're day up here pretty handily. We were all the way up to 296 and change, so that would take out everything up here. But it has started to dip back down. All right, so even with the pull down back here, we're still above day. All right, by a long shot here too. All right, so we're stuck back up in here. We're going to get a gapper up on your Google. Google's good. All right, Google's good. Let's take a look at Microsoft as long as we're talking about those three. Microsoft, same way here, 507.81 right now. There's your chop on the overnight. Not much to talk about there. Had a nice day up on Microsoft. I think that I think that Microsoft and Google and these other guys, they need to move away. All right, this has been a really horrible chop. Microsoft is not getting out of this, right? It's still chopping. We know that it got killed, and now it's just gone into chop mode. So we'll wait and see if it gets any better. It's really not giving us any guidance this morning. All right, 507.55. You're handily inside day, guys. 507. All right, so no hurry on Microsoft. You're stuck inside on the day. Look at that, everybody inside day here. All right, so Microsoft, and then we'll look at AMD. Advanced Micro Devices got up as high as 251.02. She's back down into 244. All right, so we're stuck inside on the day on here. All right, it's 244.53 AMD. Tell you, the market's not telling us anything. Thursday though, we're gonna get unemployment numbers from October. I believe. I don't even know why. Why would they just give us the most frequent? But we are going to get that on Thursday. Okay, so we'll see if that shakes the tree, if anything happens there, right? So Advanced Micro Devices, we got that. And again, we got Target and Walmart. Keep an eye out for those. QUBT, Quibbit, QUBT. Friday's highs, 1121. We're trading at 1212. We're taking day up on the QUBT. All right, so looking for pivot machine gun on daily if it can really get moving here. But 1125, we're taking 1212. So we are going after this guy here right now. That would be 1265 if you want to triangle that all back out to here. All right, so QUBT, a little better here this morning. All right, definitely a little better there. NVIDIA, like I said, here's where we are, man. 186.80 stuck inside day. We are stuck inside day all over the place on AI. Where's Avgo? Avgo's been better. It got a little better on Friday. Where's that? 344.91, trading at 340 change right inside here. All right, so it looks like they really did make an effort to try to get these AI stocks up on Friday, but they seem to be a little bit tired. All right, so we'll see. All right, so there's your Avgo. Amazon, just it's not good, and it's not getting better. All right, 2-2 down on the week. Here we are on the week now, and we got probably about 13 trading days left in the month here, something like that. We're like right in the middle of the month right now, so if there's going to be some change happening in this month, it could start to transpire here. And we know that the futures are red on the month and the week. And the dailies have been chopping, so we're not getting any really good read here at all. It's a good time to keep your powder dry, is what I would say. All right, Amazon still down. Just can't get it going for some reason at all. All right, so Amazon, garbage. ZYME here on your healthcare. I still think probably healthcare is probably still the best mover. What do we got here? So we finished the day with the shooter down on the day. That's a beautiful shooter coming back down too, but it's green, so that tells me that you're still bullish. And you got that shooter down on the week as well. Not showing me much on the overnight, but got up to $32. That's right, $32. All right, so this thing's moving on up to the east side. All right, $32. All right, we're coming gapping up into this area right up in here. As you can see, 32. We're back into 25.43 right now on a 25.43. All right, so we'll pull that back up to that day, make that day look a little bit better for us. So there you go. All right, so 25.43. We're taking out all of this. I have to pull that week up to take a real good look at this thing. All right, so it doesn't look like we've been up here before. So 2017 on the ZYME with the big shooter down, taking the day back up. All right, so ZYME, keep an eye on that one. All right, that's a nice gapper. That one's going to be up there. All right, what else we got here? I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go with the ones that. I mean, even the gapper list was not that great today. Albemarle, I always say that word, difficult to say. This one's in your XLB. This is in your materials. All right, so 117.55 was yesterday's highs. We're at 121 and change. All right, gapping up to the upside. All right, so we're going to be higher here on the 121 and change. All right, so looking for a gapper up on that one. Again, that's tied into XLB in your material group. All right, so we know that, so you know what sector that one's in. That one's a little better here this morning too. I guess people are starting to walk in, so it's going to get loud in here, guys. All right, cocoa. Avita Cocoa 46.16, guys. This is another gapper up this morning. All right, so Avita Cocoa. All right, so 46. I got nothing for magnitudes up until 48.67. But this is a nice one up. So Cocoa and Zyme. All right, those two pretty good ones that we could keep an eye on. See if we can get something to move on those on your gapper list. All right, that one's a little bit better. Uber was in the news a little bit, but I think it's still stuck inside day. With Uber coming back down, it did make a move up to 94.10. It's trading at 91.13 right now, handily inside day. So nothing to talk about there on Uber. And as we're there, we'll take a look at Lyft. All right, these guys, they made their move. You got the shooter back down, and now you wait to see if it can get better here. All right, I'm still sticking with my guns. I think that retail, and I think that healthcare. I think that those are two wild cards that could continue to go, and our staples still kind of holding in there, still pretty good too. All right, so. If we start to see the market weaken a little bit, you want to be going more into these XLPs, all right, and because they are defensive, all right. So we got Lyft, we got Uber, again, Gap. Here's Gap. As we're long talking about retail, 24.72. Trading 24.55, looking a little bit higher here this morning on fall into the gap. What was the other one here? I had a couple other ones there. Gap now. Disney garbage. 2-1 inside on the day. It finally got killed. I don't know. I think Disney's got more in the tank to the downside here. All right. I don't know. I don't trust Disney right now. All right. I got out, and I haven't got back in, and that was probably a good idea. United Airlines, nothing here. All right. So some of the airlines were talked about here. There's not much there. It's not showing up in the charts. That's for sure. 94.30. You're going to be inside day. I think you got U-Haul and American Airlines. There was some news out on that, but nothing moving around too much. All right. I wanted to say, and the retail, I had a couple other ones here. Hold on here. All right. So we got XYZ. I guess these guys are coming out with a new POS system. XYZ. All right. So coming back down, shooter down on day. Where's she trading in now? She got up to 62.50. All right, so 62.50 would take day up, but she's kind of fallen back in a little bit. 60 and change. All right, so it looks like to be inside day to start the day with XYZ. Yum Brands, Yum. All right, 150.48 right now. Closed at 149.02. It finished the day with a one tree. Look at a one tree right there. All right, and 150.74. We're trying to take that day up. See if Yum Brands can get it going there. All right, these are all upgrades too. Just so you know, all these different broker dealers, they're putting out some upgrades and some downgrades, and these guys showed up. All right, SE tried to fight back on Friday. This thing's already been coming down. Look at the weeks in the month. All right, so this thing's garbage. But to see if it can reverse and start turning things around, all right, we'll see what happens with that. 144.37. All right, so we are a little bit higher here this morning. All right, we're going to be taking day up on the SE. All right, all right, RBRK. I don't know this one. RBRK, 71 bucks. 2-2 on the day here, trying to get back up. What do we got to overnight? 74.42. All right, so we got another day up here on Rubrik coming back up on the daily. And right now it's trading at 72 and change. So sitting right on yesterday's highs. See if that can get up. It was higher on the overnight, but when it comes into real time, we'll see what happens there. Ballcorp, BALL. Here's another one, but this is an inside day. 2-1. What did we take in here? 48.18. We got all the way up to 48.32. So 48.32 would do the job, right? 212 back up, and you would get that. All right, so see if that can hold up. Ballcorp a little bit better. All right, there's not too much, man. Go back to the futures and go back in time. All right, SPY says here we are starting to lift again from that. It's been pretty choppy. When it first came in, this thing was filled. So they're starting to come up off these lows again. I think we're in this crazy range. I'll put some numbers out on Twitter. I think we're still stuck in a range. I don't see we get out of anything here right now. Again, this is not the kind of market where you think things are going to move and bust out until we get some kind of sign. And again, from that week, the week has to happen. If they start cracking the weeks and we start to move down, and we got the futures already down, then maybe we start to move. But I still think that we're stuck inside this range right now. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I will be back. I will be back definitely at the end of the day with something to you, and I'll try to get to you during the day. All right, so we'll see what happens. All right, I will talk to you again in the afternoon. Be good.